Hello people, this is Colin from Camp Decorations. Right, what I plan to do in this video is I'm looking to change the needle set in this Graco clean shot. Now, I've had it now for over a couple of years now and I haven't changed the needle in it. And I've noticed that it's really hard to turn the regulator here. I mean, I WD-40 it every time I use it anyway. After I've cleaned it, I WD-40 it just to make it nice and loose. But it's getting harder and harder, and I'm not being funny. If you had the spray gun, you've used it for 2 years, you would change the needle on it. Now, I haven't seen too many videos on YouTube on this, mostly been in Russian. I've only seen 2 of those as well. And it looks easy enough. So, right, now the thinking is, this is the parts anyway. My thinking is, instead of like you're thinking, well, why don't you just get a new clean shot instead of buying the parts? Well, let me tell you the price difference. Now, the clean shot you're looking at 140 to 150 quid, and by rights, yes, you're getting a Rakex guard with a tip with it as well, 517 tip. So you know the guard alone is 30 quid, and the tip is more likely 25 quid, so it's 55 quid. So for 140, 150 quid, it's not bad. But as the parts for this, I'll open it up and show you. This is pretty much what you're getting in the bag. Is 80 quid. So I looked at it and I thought, well, it's virtually half the price. And do I really need another guard and a tip? And I'm just thinking, for service wise, no, I don't want to buy another Graco and that, you know, just actually service it, change the needle, change the regulator and that, and see how we go. So what I'm going to try and do, this is the first time, I don't know, it should be easy, but I'm just putting it out there because you got to see it as I'm doing it to see whether it's easy or not. See how this goes now, and hopefully it works right. So let's just unbox it, or unbag it I should say. So you've got this section there, that comes apart. You don't need to take it apart, I'm just letting you know, it comes apart. And you've got a little washer here, or O-ring, or whatever you want to call it, that goes on this part here, I'm guessing. So, as I say, there's not much out there on actually changing it, so we've got to give it a go. From what I've seen, first of all, you take off the front. Whether it makes a difference or not, I haven't got a clue, you know. So, I'm just going to clamp it and see how easy this is to actually unturn. A vice would have been better, but I haven't got a vice, and maybe a lot of you guys ain't got vices either. Oh God, he's so heavy footed. That's my son running down the staircase, by the way, being an elephant. Okay, a vice definitely would come in handy. That's as tight as I can make him. Could actually do the spanner. Maybe I should go and get my spanners. Okay, that way. This is my problem. This is what I thought might be a problem, that it is totally seized on there, which I believe it is. God damn. Okay. Let's try the rear. That might come off a bit easier. So say, I don't know if there's a certain way to do it, but might tighten up. One side is this way. Oh my God! Right, as I thought, this is frigging hard. It's 2 years of being on, in water, in paint, really hard to get off. So, let's try again. Right, so with much effort. So with a lot of effort, I've managed to actually unscrew the front. As you can see in it. So I mean that took some effort to actually do. I haven't done the back yet, so I'm going to see now, but I'll give it that. It's taken a lot of effort to undo that. Not only that, I put a dent in my floor because of it. Which my wife is just staring at me right now, and she's not happy. It's okay, we're painters, we can fix that sort of thing. Oh dear. That? No, that's rounding. Right. I think I might have to get a spanner. I think maybe rather than adjustables, spanners might be better. Oh my god! Fuck man, I don't know. Maybe it's worth your while buying a bloody 50, buying a replacement. I will not break your table. It's moving. It's going. Well, I'm going to break the table. Oh, god damn it! I'm not even sure if I'm turning it the right way. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I am. See for that I'm going to break it. Right. Right. I'm going to try a spanner on it. Right. Right. I've decided to spray this with a bit of WD-40 because it's just been a pain. It's not having it. I'm still persevering with my wrench. It's definitely harder than what I've seen in the videos now, but as I say, it's been used for 2 years unscrewed, so what do you expect? So we'll see. Okay, right, so I've been at this now for half an hour, at least half an hour. I've managed to undo the front, which you can see. I've undone that. I still would have to figure out how I'm going to pick this out. Usually in the shops they've got a little pick disable to dig it out and whatever not, so I had to sort of somehow figure out how to get that out, the little seal. But this bastard I can't undo. It is rounding off. I tried spanners, I tried some grippers. Realistically, I could do with it being in a vise, it being held in a vise, and then maybe an open-ended spanner. Guess what? My open-ended spanners that I've got here and that, the one that fits it, I haven't got it. It's missing. I've misplaced it. I don't know where it is. So I'm thinking, I'm at this point now because, I mean, obviously the replacement kit is 80 quid, which is obviously, in my eyes, I thought, well, it would be better to spend the 80 quid on it rather than spending 150 quid buying a new one if you can replace it. Problem is though, if you've got it for 2 years or 1 year, it seems like it seals like super glue. I just literally cannot undo it. I cannot get it undone. You know, I'm just having a look. And it's starting to round off, so I'm going to give it another quick turn. Nothing's going to happen. It's not going to unseize. I've sprayed WD-40 on it, hoping that would shift it, and it's not happening. It's just not moving. So I think the moral of this story is, rather than buying the replacement parts, I think you just have to get a clean shot, a whole brand new one, because it just doesn't work. I mean, you just, I'm guessing that unless you've got a vise and a spanner, you can't really do it. And I was hoping that a couple of spanners and just undo it and put that in, quite nice easy job, but I've been on it half an hour now and it's doing my fucking Sweden. It's doing my nutting. I don't want to give up because I just think I've got it here. I can fix it. What is it? It's 29th of December. I'm back at work on the 2nd of January. I've got a load of spraying to do. I would like to add a new needle set put in. I'm not going to get a new graco now. It won't come in time for me to do the spraying because right now when I go back it's ready to be sprayed, and you know, just kind of look forward to actually putting it in and just testing it out, see what the actual fan pattern come out like, see if it was spitting, see if it just worked smoother. You know, because I've had it for 2 years and I'll definitely notice the difference in that. But it's not happening, so I'm guessing the kit. No point. There's no point. You can't undo it. If you can't undo it, then you might as well just buy a new one. So it's a waste of time. You know, unless, as I say, I haven't got a vice and I haven't got the open end spanner that maybe could do it. But I don't know. I don't like giving up. Don't like giving up. Now you're thinking, are you turning it the right way? I'm pretty sure. I mean, look at the front. So, you know, I'll make sure I'm turning in that way. So, yeah. That way. So, I'm turning it the right way. It's just not happening. Not only that, I did try to turn it the other way, just in case I weren't doing it right. No, I'm kind of disappointed I am as it goes. So, let's give this another quick go. Get it right on there. Bastard. Fucking turn. Look at that. Look at that cunt. Look at that fucker will not go. It will not budge. It is like it's welded in place. It's honestly. The cunt. Sorry about all the swearing, but honestly, it's doing my Sweden. It's doing my Sweden. It's doing my Sweden. I'm just going to try the opposite way. No, it's not. I just want to get any form of movement, forward or backwards, just slight little bit of movement. Anything. I'm getting fuck all. I am signing out, very, very frustrated and pissed off. See you in the next video. Right. It's the next day. About time to think about it. Struggled again with my wrenches. And then I came up with an idea. So, at the moment, we've got the front off, which I think is more likely the best way to get the front off. That seemed to get off pretty easy with just like your wrenches. Now, the idea I came up with, this fits on the regulator. This thing here. Alright, so that's the regulator. So mine's come off, so I know you can tighten it up and loosen it up. So my plan was, I'm going to tighten it up now, just so you can see. Anyway, my plan was that you undo with a small Allen key this regulator from here, okay, and then with the grips, the wrench and adjustable spanner using a 10mm but a long one, I held that and I turned like you've never turned before, and it done it. It was just perfect. It actually done it. Now all that effort I was doing yesterday to think that realistically all I needed to do was to take this part of the regulator off, just unscrew it, take it off, and there you go. Voila. It's done. I mean, that was seriously doing my Sweden yesterday. And I've done it. I've actually done it. So, this should be just a simple thing of pulling out. There you go. There you go. That's all right. So there's the new piece. Here's a new one. There's the new front. So all I've got to do now is somehow unpick this. This is turning into a right palaver. But once I do it, at least you'll know how to do it. So now I've got to get this ring out. So I need to think exactly what I'm going to do to get it out. Right, be back in a minute. Why don't you pause? Right, so a little bit of experimenting. First of all, I used a knitting needle thing from my wife's sewing kit, which didn't work. And then I decided, because you've got to get out this O-ring from there. Alright, so then I decided I used a small electrical screwdriver, and I just basically cleaned around the edge underneath where the copper sits. Then I stuck the little screwdriver underneath it and pried it out. So we are definitely getting somewhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze a bit of WD-40 in there just to clean it out a little bit, and then place this O-ring back in there and do it all back up. Okay. Alright. So I'm just going to clean this area out with a bit of tissue and make sure there's no debris in there. Oh, okay. Just a bit of WD-40 sprayed in there. Okay. Just checking to see if it needs to go in a certain way. Well, I'm guessing it doesn't. So I'm guessing that does up super tight once I do the front. So now, just simple fact is, you push that in at the back, you turn it.
I couldn't see anything.
Where's my small wrench? Right there. Okay, so I've got the small wrench. What should I say? Adjustable spanner.
No!
I tighten that up. Okay, I'm not going to do back up with the 10mm. I don't think there's any reason to go that far. Use the adjustables on it, so. Oh, fucking hell.
Who, me?
That's seized again. That's in real tight. Right, okay. Maybe I've done that a bit too tight, but that's how it was before. So, just in case you didn't see, I put that sort of O-ring in there. And then now, it's just a matter of fact doing it up. Once again, just hold that. Okay, and that's it. Oh my god. Bit of figuring out. But that's it done. Right. So let's go through this. So we've got to reverse engineer it. So we take off this section here, like with your adjustable spanner. Take that off. These are for ones that obviously are being used. Then my suggestion is you can take off this part of the regulator. It undoes with an Allen key. Alright, no problem whatsoever. Once you've taken that off with the Allen key, use a 10mm adjustable spanner, put that on there. That will take off this section here, no problem. You unscrew it and then you pull it, then it comes off, from the actual shaft, like here. You unscrew it, it comes off like that. Then this will be left in the housing. Then what you do is you just put it, tug at it, and it comes undone. Then you will need, I used a little needle just to clean around the edge, right underneath the actual copper O-ring, and then I used a little tiny screwdriver just to pick it out, pull it out and that. And then you place the O-ring. Okay, sorry about that, something happened to my camera. What I was going to say is basically reverse engineer it. It seems to be pretty straightforward. There's nothing really out there, as I said before. It was like literally I found 2 videos that were in Russian, so you can really decipher it. You could tell they was using a brand new cleanshot, and obviously we have to know how to do this once we've used them and how to actually take them out and repair them ourselves. So with my trial and errors, now I reckon if I had to take one of these and change one, I could change it within about 10 minutes, no problem whatsoever now. You know, these are the tools that we need. We need a socket, 10mm, adjustable spanners, screwdriver, little Allen key for the regulator, and job done. Get the right tools and that, you're able to do the job. So yeah, no problem whatsoever.